push their team to victory. It's Bortles' Jaguars going up against Rodgers' Packers.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 62 yards. First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. They'll run with Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Byington under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Calais Campbell in there to get him for a loss of 5. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive for them here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball. Put points on the board first and let everyone start to celebrate.
First carry for Leonard Fournette, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. But they convert on third with a gain of 22. Bortles. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Bortles to throw on second down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devon House. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He completes it to Jordy Nelson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now it's Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that's complete to Adams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. They'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery from 10 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Jags taking over on offense here in a second. And what a season, Charles, it was for Jacksonville. Some people did like them as a dark horse coming into the year, and they really responded.
Heard recently at one of the, all-star games, college all-star games, a scout saying, well, heck, haven't they been the dark horse for the last 5 years coming into the season? And he seemed a little bit bitter, so I'm going to let him go on that one. But the point is well taken. They have been building towards this. Really good drafts, really supplemented in free agency. And, yeah, they were a dark horse, but they played awfully well. 11 wins, 2 more in the playoffs. I think right now they'd love to get Allen Robinson back at wide receiver and add another playmaking tight end.
The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And Leonard Fournette impressing there with that run. It's hard to believe that no Jacksonville Jaguar has broken 1,000 yards since Maurice Jones-Drew in 2011. And Leonard Fournette could be that guy.
Even with the ankle injury last year at LSU, still averaged 6.5 yards per carry.
And absolutely intimidated opposing defenses. A lot of guys simply didn't want to tackle him.
On second down, here's Bortles. It's caught at the 10. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And from the 9-yard line now, it's first and goal. Here's Bortles to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in them. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right. And got his man, complete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Throwing on first down is Bortles. Now he's flushed out right. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
He has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Escaping the pressure right. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Bortles now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Allen Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down, 9 yards to go. Now Bortles. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. There goes Allen Hurns. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And that makes it 14-10. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Telvin Smith. Coming in from his outside linebacker spot, he buries him for a loss of 10 or 11. On second down, here's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. On play action. Now Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Calais Campbell in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And Adams has it complete. They get 31 yards that time. And it'll give the Packers a first down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. First and 15 here behind the chains. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Rodgers to Montgomery on the draw. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And the D looking like they may blitz. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
They come out here in the eye. Handoff comes to Montgomery, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Ty Montgomery in the final minute, and the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Fighting through. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal?
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.